Hey guys, this is Jen with Glasses, and I'm streaming Star Trek Judgment Rites. Hey! Sorry for so much quiet. I basically could not figure out whether or not Twitch was listing me as live.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Oh crud, did I update my game, Belle? Is it updated? I just realized with all of it, I did update it, but I don't know if I actually hit the dumb update info button. Crap. Does it say I'm playing on retro? Is it still saying black? This is the yes. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you, Belle. Yes. And thank you, LudaFX, for the host. I appreciate it. That is absolutely correct. Okay, good. I had one of those moments where I'm like, I entered the information in. Did I hit the update button? Perfect. How you doing tonight, Belle? Okay, so Star Trek Judgment Rites. I actually did a little bit of research because we got really stuck at this one point, and I knew what I had to do. Like, I knew I needed to put the on and off switch at not the virus, but is it a virus? Is it a pheromone? It's a virus. It's Star Trek science, so it could be a virus and a pheromone. Basically, the aggressive thing, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I'm like, okay. And sometimes this game... Thanks! Right in the wall for the host! Sometimes this game... Well, the previous game in this series is really picky about the order. Star Trek 25th Anniversary is really picky about the order that you did things. And sometimes if you did things in the wrong order, it wouldn't let you progress. Like, it wouldn't... You would have all the things that you needed, and you would know what you needed to do, and the game would not let you do it. So, I basically went to UHS hints, and I'm like, okay, because it lets you look. It doesn't. The nice thing about that is it doesn't show you like everything like a walkthrough would. You can just click on the parts that you want to see, and I did things in a different order than what they suggested, but I've done everything I need to do as far as I can tell. In fact, I laughed because the one puzzle. Oh, thanks for the host, Shrimpy. Check out Shrimpy if you haven't already. She's cool, and also Vino Verta, which I'm saying wrong. And so basically, I'm gonna see if it's gonna, I knew exactly, I was right on what I needed to do, but because of the order I did things in, not. I wish I could see these on my screen as clearly as you guys can. Oh wait, my alerts aren't showing up. Oh, I'm glad I looked. Where are my alerts at? Why aren't they showing? Huh. They're not, or did I just miss it? This is its first. Alright, obviously, I'm professional at this. Alerts are showing. Good, thank you, Belle. See, Belle's keeping me on target. So, I don't know. I'm going to try and do it again, but I may have to replay some of this level just because the game is being a butt. And essentially may not be letting me do what I need to do. That's my only quibble with this game, really, because I enjoy the technical jargon. I think that's fun, the pseudoscience. I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the voice work, I enjoy the plot. Hey, Shrimpy! But what I do not enjoy is that they could not imagine that someone would do things in a different order than what they want them to do. So sometimes they won't let you finish the puzzle because you did things in not in order they expect you to do things. Hey, I'm doing good, Shrimpy. Bob is doing pretty well. Other than trying to murder everybody. He's like going nuts. I don't know if he has spring fever. Even though it's so much snow, we're trapped with the snow, but he has spring fever. He's like running from window to window. He ripped up a bunch of my paper. I had like one of those nice, like, you know those nice bubble mailers that are like white and they have all that bubbly stuff in them? He totally destroyed one of mine. I was like, I was going to use that to... So he's as ornery as ever. I gotta go get him more of his special food. I'm not looking forward to that. Because I have to go to the vet to buy it. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Okay, why is it making me... Nope, I don't want to do this game. Okay, why is it making me do this?
Space.
No, we already did this. Thank you. Oh, what did it just do? Well, thank you, Gabe, for making decisions for me. Hi, Zombie Man! How are you doing? Thank you for being a friend. What is this? Okay, hang on a second. I don't even know what game it had me load. Yeah, Shrimpy, it is the time of year. He's just going nuts. I mean, he's fixed, so there's nothing for him to do out there other than kill things. So that's what he wants to do, is kill everything. Yes, it's expensive. I know. It's working, though. He hasn't had any more crystals, so I can't argue with them. It solved the problem. Since I scoop his litter, I know he's peeing, which is good. Sorry, this stream's all about apparently cat pee tonight. Yeah, he's going nuts this time of year. I've seedlings started in my window for tomatoes and stuff for my garden, and he like really wants to get in there so bad to eat those, I can tell. Alright. Oops, actually, what do I have numbers here? That means nothing to me now. This is the latest one, I guess is the latest one. Shrimpy do, yeah. Kill things and get into things. That's what cats do outside. Yeah, he's an inside cat. He's actually terrified of the outside, but he wants to be out there. So if he runs out the door when you open it, he freezes and then runs back in. But he tries to get out. Alright, I think we're where we need to be. So, I don't know why I reset that when I can. Alright, let's go. Just walk out this way, Kirk, please. So, oh, this is all circular, so it's so hard to navigate, which makes it annoying. In one of these rooms is a machine that's basically pumping out pheromones, which I don't think they know how pheromones work in this game. This machine. And I have... Servo, why does Kirk still have his shirt on usually, but now he just has it off? Because they haven't met any ladies, Servo. They haven't met any ladies yet. Alright, so we've got this... No, where's the on-off switch? Okay. Wait, did we not... Oh boy, what part of the game are we at? Oh no, guys. Yeah, they say that there were, like, the game is... Their thing is, like, there's these aliens on this planet that are really low technology-wise. And they find that, somebody's been interfering with them by pumping out pheromones to make them hyper-aggressive and doing genetic modifications on them. So we're trying to stop that. But every time I try and stop it, it always turns out horribly. Okay, where do we put that then? Crap, guys. I thought it wouldn't let me put the on-off switch on anything. Have we not done things correctly? How are you doing tonight, Servo? Like, oh, he's marching. He's very determined. His chest is all puffed out. Okay, so we still haven't figured out what these weird chip things are, have we? No, I guess we use them. So here's the deal. We have this machine here. And if Spock goes over and messes around with it, I guess. Let's use Spock. It gives us a choice. We should be able to shut off the pheromone machine. It wouldn't let me last time.
Captain, do you wish me to start the shutdown sequence on the generator?
Let's hold off on that for now, Spock. Shut it down, Spock.
Alright. Let's see what happens if we shut it down.
Well, that ends that threat. Valkosi can rest peacefully tonight and from now on.
It is still a trying time in the development, Doctor.
What?
Think of it as an adventure, Spock. Scotty, 3 to beam up.
Wait a minute. Alright, let's see this plays out. It would not let me add that on-off switch before.
Captain, the power source has completed its shutdown cycle. There is no trace of the bacteria or pheromone in the atmosphere. It would appear the Valkosi are free to choose their own future.
Good to hear, Spock. I know losing a find like that archive has to hurt.
That would be an emotional response.
Of course it would. How silly of me.
Captain, there are 2 signals being broadcast from the planet. The first is another burst following the same path
Okay,
as
we
the
got clues
original
here.
broadcast.
It must have fixed it, the
The other
glitch.
signal
We glitched out on
emanates
this
from
one.
nearby the
Glitch
first.
solved.
It's aimed at us, Captain.
Subject. Suitable. Testing. Continues.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Interesting report, Jim. I think you were right to release the Balcosi from outside influence. Too bad you couldn't retrieve the archive. No one at Starfleet has any idea who is behind all this.
Hi, Evelyn. Because I'm playing Star Trek.
Keep us informed as you find out more. I've got confidence in you, Jim.
I've reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. I am very pleased with your performance. It was a perfect mission, Jim. Your reputation as Starfleet's best starship captain is secure. Kane out.
Nice. No, I have it on retro. I should be playing retro, right? Can you guys look at my game? It should say retro, not Blackwell. No Man's
Captain's
Land.
log, stardate 6236.5.
Okay, this game needs to stop doing this.
Following our mission to Balcos, the Enterprise is proceeding to
I
a
need to switch up in the
Corpus
dialogues.
to probe radiation
Hang on.
clouds. We are expecting an uneventful mission.
Message from Starfleet
good.
Command.
On screen.
Good,
This is a
Chimpy.
Code 2 emergency, Captain. 3 Federation ships have vanished in the Delphi
3?
system within the last month. 3 days ago, we lost
Delphi.
contact with the USS Zimbabwe. You are to go to the Delphi system and find out what's happened to
I
our
have to write
ships.
this down because if I do it wrong,
Starfleet out.
I get attacked. Alright, now I have time to talk. And also, let's save the game. Really, Evelyn? Yeah, because I definitely switched it up. Shrimpy says it's retro.
Save
Okay,
new game.
the thing I have to say about this, which is hilarious to me, guys, is the fact that literally it wouldn't let me attach the last part in that puzzle, and then I saved it, and then miraculously when I opened it up, it was attached. It's like it fixed a glitch for me. Shrimpy says Twitch has been a little bit wonky lately. Yeah, it has. Oh, I gotta replace.
Save new game.
Replace previous game. Let's go back to 1 and just say, this is the third chapter. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thanks, game.
Save new game. Replace.
Okay, we need to go back here. Okay, I want to change the name. You won't let me change the name? Jerks. Really? Yeah, Twitch. Today I was trying to watch a couple
Save
different
new
people and it
game.
kept like reloading. It would like buffer every 2 seconds. It was really weird. Alright,
Replace-
just to make sure they saved it. Okay, I guess they saved it. I can't name anything else? That's a jerk move. Alright, now we need to go to the Delphi system. So I've got to basically look at my star chart. If you do this wrong, you end up in a place with a bunch of Klingons and they kill you. Just so you know. Oops, wrong one. I need the one with the star chart on it. Delphi. Okay, let's go to... Who's the one who gets me out of here? What is this? No, that doesn't... There we go. Yeah, Shrimpy, I got media resource not supported a couple times too. What do you want to bet Twitch is updating something? I saw on my videos, like my highlights, I can put them together in categories, so maybe that's what they're doing and that's new. Alright, let's find the Delphi. Delphi is 2. 2 is here. Hey, Colonel Sidequest! That's fine to lurk. Good that you're watching. Nice to see you. Alright, let's go to 2. It's Delphi, right? I really hope it is, because I just went there.
Captain, at our current speed of Warp 7, I expect to enter the Delphi system in 8 minutes.
Captain, I just started getting the oddest noise on all channels. It sounds like some sort of insect drone.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant.
An object is approaching the Enterprise.
Is it a lawnmower?
Mr. Spock, is that what I think it is?
Sensors indicate that it is an authentic Earth warplane, circa 1917, belonging to the nation of Germany. Its appearance is identical to a Fokker DR-1. Sensors also indicate an immense power source and one life form.
We are being hailed.
This is Baron Trelane von Gothis of the German Air Circus.
His accent's so German.
An enemy aircraft. You have 10 seconds to surrender before I blow you out of the sky.
Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you.
Oh.
Stop playing games, Trelane. Leave my ship alone. We surrender.
Ooh. I know, these sound effects.
Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War. Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War.
We'll say this.
Captain Kirk, that is not the way for mortal enemies to greet each other on the field of battle. Of course you hadn't seen the last of me. I am Trelane, the humble battle.
The original cue, guys.
Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane. I suppose we're going to get another tantrum from a runaway child with too much power for his own good. Mortal enemies? When are you going to grow up, Trelane?
The music is so intense.
Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane. I suppose we're going to get another tantrum from a runaway child.
Alright, I kind of like, I want to say 2, but this is the least diplomatic, I think.
Enemies. When are you going to grow up, Trelane? Humility is not something that I would
Okay, I'll say
associate
this.
with you, Trelane.
Choice 1.
Oh, this is wonderful. The sarcastic banter of determined foes just before a battle that only one of them will survive.
Put an end to this farce at once, Trelane. You have a way of trying my patience, Trelane.
Yeah, Shrimpy says it could easily be music for a Jaws game. It could. You're exactly right.
Go home, Trelane, before you get in trouble again. Didn't your parents punish you enough, Trelane? Put an end to this farce at once, Trelane. You have a way of trying my patience, Trelane. Go home, Trelane. Didn't your parents punish you
Didn't your
enough,
parents
Trelane?
punish you enough, Trelane?
My dear Captain Kirk, I'm not the one who is in trouble.
Sensors indicate he is closing on us. I would extrapolate that he intends to fire on us.
Raise shields, evasive maneuvers.
Raising shields.
Okay, here we go. Okay, wait, hang on. No, ray shields. Where's weapons? Thank you. Where are you at, buddy? Come on! You see me as that little red dot. Here. I remember what my keys on the keyboard were for weapons and stuff. We're battling him. I could have just surrendered. I wonder if that'll work. Where'd he go? Oh, that jerk. Okay. Repair. Okay. Where'd he go? He's over this way. Where are you at? I can hear you. Oh, he's above us. Ah! It is as some combat. It's some terrible, terrible combat.
Damage control standing by, sir.
What do you mean? I said do this.
Damage control standing by, sir.
The shields are obviously not... Oh, hey! Isn't this great? I can barely see anything. It's fabulous. Apparently we have no ability to swivel our weapons or fire from behind us, just in front of us. So to move the whole ship. And also we can't target anything. So that's cool too. Alright, come here. Where are you at? We're just spinning around in space. That's enough to make you space sick. Ah! Oh gosh. You should have seen the combat in the first one, Shrimpy. It was also equally as terrible. Hey, oh, there you are! I shouldn't look at chat when I'm trying to find the enemy. Here we go. Where are you at? Here we go. Let's go up ahead of you. Nope, still not enough, huh? Come on, can we lock on our targets? Probably not. Wow.
Damage control standing by, sir.
Yeah, the shields are damaged, dude. You need to actually do something. Crap, where are you? No, it's not. Of course, I could be just doing the combat terribly. I mean, that's fair too. Experienced players might be going nuts. When I played as I was 12, I didn't do such a great job on this. Here he is, here he is. Come on.
Damage control standing by, sir.
No, they should actually do something, not just stand by. Look, did you see that our shields in the front? They're not doing so great. Better to go play Wing Commander. Okay, where are we at? There we go. Take care of him in the cell there, sir. Ah! goes. It's really great how we can't... There's no remote way to even possibly... Okay, well, good. Do this. Thank you. Thank you, Scotty. Do something useful. Go get a shot of penicillin, Servo. As they would say in MASH. Be fine. How you doing? Alright, where are you? There you are. Sorry guys, this is supposed to be exciting, but it's mostly me just getting airsick. So, if you enjoy me getting airsick, this is the place to be. Dang it. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Yeah, it's not good when you can confuse phasers for the actual enemy. Oh, what are you doing? Servo, you're giving sage advice if we ever end up in the... Okay, good. You're standing by, then do something. If we're ever in the Star Trek universe. Okay, dude, you're gonna kill us, and this whole thing's gonna be moot. I wonder if we should have just surrendered and say, we surrender. Stop being a butt. Look at this, like how, no matter what, he's a much better pilot than I am. It's just basically a giant whale flopping around. There's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to this. Static screen. Static screen actually makes it almost better to see, exactly. Oh, there he was. I missed him. I saw him. Where are you? Ah!
Got it. Don't celebrate too soon, Mr. Chekhov. Trelane is like a bad penny. He keeps turning up where he's not wanted.
The triplane has reformed.
It is hailing us again, sir.
Kirk, you cheated. You cheated.
We didn't cheat.
I beat you fair and square, Trelane. Now leave my ship alone.
I know, what a jam. It's do-do-do-do. Okay.
Don't be such a poor loser, Trelane. Your quarrel is with me, Trelane, not my ship. If you're going to punish anyone, punish me. I beat you fair and square, Trelane. Now leave my ship alone.
No, Kirk, you cheated. And you're going to have to be punished.
Really?
Your insolent ship will have to be punished as well. But only you will bear the full brunt.
What did we do?
Leave my ship out of this, Trelane.
Are you trying to give orders to the Baron of Gothas, Kirk? You should go to my dungeon for that. You and a few others of my choosing.
Is it gonna be Spock? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. It is
We have
Spock.
been unconscious for a considerable length of time, Captain. This is Lieutenant Commander Ellis,
Hi,
First
Red
Officer
Shirt, who's
and
gonna die.
Security Chief of the USS Zimbabwe.
Hello, Mr. Ellis. Where is your captain?
He was in sickbay at the time that triplane attacked us. I don't know what's going on.
Thanks,
What is going
Drimpy.
on, Commander, is a gentleman named Trelane. An immature child of a race with vast powers. Somehow he acquired
They don't give you
an
good save
unhealthy
points in this
fascination
game.
with human military history. Last time we encountered him, he had an interest in the Napoleonic era.
It would appear, Captain, that his awareness of human history has advanced to the level of your First World War.
If it advances any further.
Not only do we need to escape this place, but we need to find a way to discourage Trelane's interest in war once and for all.
He
How
needs
did you
to get a
escape from him last
timeout.
time, Captain?
His parents appeared and punished him. I doubt that we can rely on such an intervention a second time.
Alright, now can we save a game? Thank you.
Save new game. Replace previous.
I guess third room. Alright, there's gotta be... Text display. Speech only. Text, speech, text. Yes. Here we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Servo, biplane in space. How does that work? There's no friction from air particles for the propellers to grab space. Yeah. Unless you're in a star system that depends on the sun. Well, Servo, it's because he's basically the progenitor of Q. He's an all-powerful being. He can do what he wants. So, essentially, he is magic. Alright, let's figure out what we need to do here. Boop.
A wooden barrel containing nothing. The tricorder detects no unusual properties.
Let's see if we can just look at stuff.
A crate. It is labeled schnapps. It is unopened.
Let's open that puppy up.
A crate.
Schnapps and
it is labeled.
There's a lot of crates of schnapps.
There are many bundles of sticks piled against the wall.
Oh, so he's a pew. I loved Q on TNG. Come on.
Straw. Not the sort of bedding that Starfleet officers are used to. Rather damp, too.
Okay.
The walls of this room look very sturdy.
Schnapps break.
The walls of this room. The walls of this room.
Yeah, I got it, lady.
A light bulb, triggered by a chain, is suspended above the
triggered
center
by
of
a
the
chain?
room.
Is that the word you want to use? Is
broken.
triggered? You sure you don't mean suspended? Okay.
At least nobody's sick.
Dr. McCoy's here. Okay. So let's see what we can pick up.
You pick up a stick.
We picked up a stick, guys. Progress.
I don't think we'll need it, and we could probably get it somewhere else if we did.
Okay, what about this?
The barrel is rather bulky. We should only
take what we need.
The crate is too heavy to take with you.
Yeah, exactly. A red shirt. Yep. Oh, let's look through here.
The only door in this...
Alright, let's send Spock over there since he in general can do anything.
The door is securely locked, Captain. I am unable to open it.
Spock.
Does anyone have a safety pin?
A what?
Yeah, who has safety pins?
I don't think so.
That's the wrong voice for that guy.
I'll do it.
Oh, he'll open the box of schnapps? Captain Kirk will?
The crate is open. It is full of bottles of Himrick schnapps. The date on the bottles says 1913.
I guess we can, but only Captain Kirk can take the schnapps. Alright. Let's pick up the schnapps.
You have taken several bottles
Several
of schnapps.
bottles of schnapps. Okay, so we've taken it. What do we have in here? We have schnapps and a stick. Alright, what about this? Let's see what Spock can do with this.
The chain is broken. It is obvious that you cannot turn it off.
Okay, we cannot turn this off. Why is there's dripping water from the ceiling? Is it a puddle? It looks like a puddle on the floor.
The floor is not very clean, especially when compared to a well-run starship.
Oh, Switzerland has the best chocolate shrimpy. You can get all kinds of chocolate with liquid alcohols in it. Wish it was so good the way she sold it here. I don't know, do they sell? Because I know in Russia they have chocolate balls that are filled with vodka. I think other countries sell a lot of chocolates that have alcohol in them, but I don't know if we're allowed to sell them over here. Yeah, their shirts are like skin tight and they're all like ripped like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which just seems hilarious to me that Leonard Nimoy is ripped like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like their backs are like a Bowflex commercial. Alright, so what can we use?
Are you trying to speak softly, Jim?
And carry a big stick? No, I wanted him to try
Do I
to...
look like an Olympic athlete to you, Jim?
Well, no, but I thought maybe you could use the stick.
It's dead wood, Jim.
Alright, so what can we do in this room? It's probably the same reason Canada has this chocolate egg that has toys in it, and they can't sell it over here because they're worried it's a choking hazard in the United States. Yeah, I think anything that children could ingest, they don't want us to sell over here. All right, what can we throw schnapps at the door? That sounds like a really good idea. Oh, for real?
Keep it down, Schweinhund.
There's a guard out there. Hey, Canada! How you doing? Ooh, can we talk to the guards outside?
You get no response.
Okay, move over here. You need to move over here for a second so I can do this properly.
You get no response.
Hey, mini multitudes!
I can't seem to force this door open. This lock is tougher than I'd expect for this time period.
Shrimpy says American kids aren't smart.
Fascinating.
I think our rules are just different. I think because of, it's not Greenspan. It's the guy who ran for president so many times on, like, the Green Party. And he's big on toy safety. Hey, Cheddar Man, how you doing? How are you doing, sir? Okay, so, can we... It looks like there's, like, rocks on the floor.
The floor is not...
Can we pick up some rocks, maybe?
No effect.
No effect.
You cannot reach the light bulb.
Oh, I can with the stick, though. Sure enough, I can.
Captain, I believe we need all the light we can get. It is not an advisable course of action.
Aw, Chitterman says the chat is broken for you. Sorry. I had a lot of problems with that tonight. Yes, chat and people's streams breaking. Yes. They
Keep it down, Schweinhund.
Wow. We're not a shrine?
Keep it down, Schweinhund.
We're not a shrine!
Keep it down.
Okay, yeah, I got it. So the guards are irritable. Can we... I want to be able to bribe them. Obviously we can't. Okay. What else is in this room? Let's talk to this guy and see what else he has to say.
Okay, take us out of here.
What?
Okay, take us out of here.
Colonel Sidequest says chat has been okay, but a bunch of streams breaking. Yeah, me too. Many multitudes chat's been poop all week for me. They're updating something, guys. Twitch is doing something. Hey, again, Cheddar Man. All right, so we can get the guards to get mad at us. What else can we do? Okay.
The finest schnapps that money can buy, or so you'd like to imagine.
Hey! You can see everybody! Yay! It's a party!
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
The finest schnapps.
Okay.
Your heart is true.
You're a pal and a confidant. Oh, Canada says chat has been working when you use a Firefox browser. Oh, it has not. Even when using a Firefox. Yeah, I think they're doing something. There's going to be something changing somewhere. It's like when the Matrix resets in the Matrix movies. You're a pal and a confidant. Okay, what does it want us to do here? We've got a friend. Thank you, Matt, for being a friend. Hey! Matt is going to be streaming Tumbleweed Park soon. Exciting
You cover
stuff.
the stick with schnapps.
I cover the stick with schnapps. Why did I do that? Okay.
You cover the stick with schnapps.
Why are we doing this? Are we gonna set it on fire? Okay. Now what do we use this stick on?
Keep it down, Schweinhund.
Okay.
Did you ever take drum lessons, Jim?
My brother was more musical than I was, Bones.
Yeah, I know. Shocking Shrimpy, but he is. Okay. Why are we...
Captain, I believe we need...
Okay, so now we've got the stick covered in schnapps. We need to light it on fire, obviously. Oh, well no. Oh!
Well, I thought I could start a fire and try to get someone's attention, but I guess the straw is too damp.
Okay, where's the straw dryer at? Oh. Cheddarman, Jen, there's something weird about your auto host. It always hosts me just a minute or two after I go online. Really, Cheddarman? Oh, wow, Matt. Jen, David Fox and Company account retweeted. That's really cool, Matt. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I don't know. That's set up through my Twitch account. Like, I don't have that. I just have my names on auto host. I don't know. I can check it out. Maybe I just need to take everybody off and put everybody back on again.
Well, I thought I could start a fire and try to get someone's attention, but I guess the straw is too damp.
Can't we just... Don't tell me we have to, like, dry it out with a phaser, right?
It's not firing.
The phasers have been completely drained of energy.
Courtesy of our charming host, no doubt.
Okay, so...
No doubt. Well, gentlemen, if we're going to beat Trelane, we'll have to beat him on his own terms.
Okay, so... We can't start a fire because it's too wet. Is any of it dry? Bum, 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 bum.
Straw. Not the sort of bedding that...
Rather damp.
Straw.
Okay.
A small barrel rests against the wall. It is empty.
Can we move it? Can we move the barrel?
The barrel's full of holes, Captain. It's useless.
Okay, so why can't we move? We need something to catch the water in. Can we... Is this empty now? Let's look at this. Because if it's empty, I guess we can
The
use
finest schnapps.
Okay, well...
You cover the straw with schnapps.
We're covering the straw with schnapps. We're just throwing schnapps all over the room. We're not putting it in our mouths, though, which I think would be the point of schnapps. Happy birthday, Shrimpy! I don't...
You cover the stick.
We're just throwing schnapps everywhere, guys. I don't think we understand how alcohol works, which seems... Here we go.
What's going on here?
We should leave this building immediately. The proximity of this fire to a large concentration of alcohol puts us at considerable risk.
Uh-oh. Maybe you should also... Come on. There we go.
I thought that was my job.
Well, too bad. We're just gonna leave him to be burned to death?
The building is structurally sound, Captain.
I did nerve pinch him.
Collapse, but as a precaution, I would not enter it again.
Well, I hope we got everything we need from in there.
But where are we, Mr. Spock?
Isn't it obvious? In trouble.
Do you have a problem, Mr. Ellis?
Super grumpy.
Yes, sir. I have a problem. His name was...
The Baron does not appreciate vagrants.
Oh boy.
Why that?
Wow, alright. Let's quick save it, guys.
Save new game. Replace pre...
At Planet, I guess. Hey, Aqua Aardvark! There we go. Alright, see you later. Happy Shrimpy to you. Happy Shrimpy to you. Happy birthday, dear Shrimpy. Happy Shrimpy to you. Hey, Glitch. Hey, Belle. I destroyed the future, Servo. Alright. Let's go deal with this dude. I don't like this dude very much. Come on. Well, that was happy.
Having fun, Jim?
Yeah. I am.
I need a doctor.
Oh, well, guess good thing we have a doctor. Is this McCoy? You can't tell. Yes, it is. Come over here, McCoy.
A human? Approximately 6. His hip is broken, Jim. He needs our help.
What do you think I was just doing, Dr. McCoy?
Everything's in working order.
You know, you can take a Dr. McCoy to the sick person. You guys are ridiculous. Just put you out to pasture?
That should fix the hip problem.
No.
You should rest. Thank goodness Trelane didn't take the tranquilizers from my med kit. He'd probably be too tired to talk much.
Okay, we fix him? Okay.
Thank you for helping me. If only I had something to repay you.
You could tell us where we are.
Okay.
You are the American pilot.
You spelled American wrong.
Colonel Jimmy Kirk, the leader of the famous Enterprise Squadron.
Are we the leader of the famous Enterprise Squadron, guys?
Lieutenant Colonel.
Jimmy?
Enterprise Squadron? I suppose I should tell you nothing, but as it looks as though the war will soon be over, I can tell you that this is the village of Gothos.
Gothos.
What war is this?
The Great War. The one that has lasted for 4
The only
damn
war
years
that I care about.
and has killed
There were many
millions.
before, but this is the greatest one.
That it was possible for so many young people to die for such a worthless
Be
cause.
careful. I'll be careful. I don't want to change history, Brax. How are you doing, Brax?
I believe he refers to the first of your world wars.
Yes, Spock, he does.
Could you answer an important question for me, sir?
Which way to the mashed potatoes?
What year is this? Where's Trelane? What else has happened? What year is this?
We know what year this is. We don't.
Where's Trelane?
Where's Trelane?
What else has happened?
That sippy cup is it's sitting on my PC tower, Braxton. See? I'm a confident lady. Alright, let's see what else is happening.
It is rumored that our forces are mutinying, and that our ambassadors have met with Mr. Wilson to discuss an armistice, but that Mr. Wilson will not negotiate with anyone except an elected government. Baron Trelane has retired to his castle and sees no one. His men are nothing more than bullies.
I am seriously living on the edge, guys. As Guns N' Roses said. Alright, so Trillane's up in the castle.
I am so tired. I must rest.
Okay, bye.
This seems pointless.
No. Let's go talk to the girl.
You get no response.
Okay, well. Well, he's walking real slow, guys. I hope that no one's come to put out this fire.
You
Here we
know
go.
the Baron's orders are that you are to be served in the armory. You are not to enter this establishment.
Gretel? Really? Really, her name is Gretel. Was Hansel to defend the Gretel from all of these German soldiers? It is shameful.
Everyone knows, Fraulein, that the Baron's orders were never meant to be taken seriously. Even by him.
Looks like trouble.
Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out. Would you like to step outside? Hello, soldier. Wouldn't you look good with beer on your face? Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, would you like to step outside?
Uh-oh, we're going right back outside to fight with them. We don't get to see the fight.
They don't make soldiers like they used to.
No, I guess not. Alright, let's talk to the lady.
Well, Miss Gernsbeck, you seem to run a very efficient place.
How do you know her name's Miss Gernsbeck? My name is Gretel Gernsbeck?
Thank you, Colonel. Unfortunately, the war does not lend itself to efficiency.
Not all Germans
you
are
wish to
obsessed
talk
with
about?
efficiency. Just some of them. Okay.
Why are you calling me a colonel? What's going on with the war? You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What do you know about Trelane? You said that the war led to a
let's
lack
see
of
what she's talking.
efficiency.
Let's
What are you
talk.
talking
She's talking about there.
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a band protects them. I must deliver cakes of beer for them every night. It
No
keeps them from
schnapps,
having to
because
leave
that's
the
what we got.
army.
Okay. Jetterman. Yeah, I believe Jim Kirk is basically the reason for the Prime Directive.
Excuse me, Gretel.
I will try, Colonel.
Why are you calling me a colonel?
I know who you are. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, leader of the famed United States Enterprise
The famous
Squadron
United States
that has shot down
Enterprise
so many of our
Squadron.
pilots,
Oh.
along with Major Spock and Captain Leo McCoy.
Captain McCoy?
How come he's a captain?
Leo?
Alright.
Excuse me.
I will try.
What's going on with the war? What do you know about Trelane? Why do these soldiers bother you? What's going on with the war?
It has not been going well of late, though we are told that Kaiser Wilhelm will never surrender. I doubt the war will last more than 2 months.
Yeah.
What is the date?
You have been held prisoner for a long time. It is October 16th, 1918. I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
What do you know about Trelane?
I know the band despises you and has vowed to kill you if you should ever meet again. Take my advice. Flee Gothos and never return.
Okay, Gretel.
How does one flee Gothos?
I do not know. Else I would have left long ago. The village of Gothos seems to ensnare anyone who comes here. You see, I really work for the French government. I'm a spy.
Oh, you're not a good spy for telling everybody that, Gretel. It's your birthday in the game, Belle? Celebrate bell times, come on! It's a celebration. She's a spy that tells everyone she's a spy. She's not a good spy.
I'm glad it's coming to an end.
Spy?
Yeah.
I have been here for 2 years. The Western Front is very close, and I send information to France.
Okay, information to France.
I'm glad it's coming to an end.
Why do these soldiers... Alone, Fräulein? Why do these soldiers bother you?
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a band...
Okay, we already got that. What's the other
I'm
thing
glad
alone?
it's coming to...
Alone, Fräulein?
Alone.
Perhaps someday, when you have defeated your enemy and this war is finally over, you would come and visit me. I would enjoy spending better times with you.
She spent all of 5 minutes with him and she's like, come visit me sometime.
Perhaps, Fräulein.
Who are these dudes?
Rudolf Uland, owner of the shop outside. What seems to be the problem?
Rudolf Uland?
What do you think about the war, Herr Uland? What can you tell me about Trelane? What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
The perfect German. If anyone can turn this war around, it's him.
The perfect German?
You're such a sycophant, Rudolph.
Who's this guy?
I saw how you handled that foolish brute outside. Quite impressive. I am Schiller, superintendent of the local schools. How may I help you?
I'm the superintendent.
What do you think of the war?
I like bullying.
What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money? What's special about the school?
Okay,
Where can I go to earn some
why
money?
would I earn some money? Okay. Why do we need to earn money?
One might find a little money doing odd jobs around the village.
What do we need money for? The Federation has
Herr
no money.
Clark, though my
Just maybe that's why
position
he
as
has money.
school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
What do you think of the war?
The accents in this game, yes, they're very like Americans' idea of a German accent. German, Rudolph the brown-nosed reindeer. Hi, Talon, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
What can you tell? What's special about the school?
What's special about his school?
Well, Captain Hauptmann is addressing our class, trying to make the children into proper Germans. And we have a brand new chalkboard.
Proper Germans with terrible accents. Like in Hogan's Heroes. Alright, so let's look around.
Fritz Schiller, superintendent of
Okay, what's this over here?
kegs of beer. They are marked for delivery to the armory.
It's sort of like Michael Myers' accent when he's doing sprockets.
These Prussian cavalry sabers are really imitations.
Ooh, can we take some of them?
Mr. Sula might like to have a look at these. For replicas, they don't look bad.
Okay. Anything else? Can we do?
It looks like a real keg of beer.
Colonel, if you want some beer, just ask.
Can I have some beer?
I do not believe the Fräulein is an enemy, Captain.
I wasn't taking aggressive action. Hello.
No effect.
Can I give her the schnapps?
This is rather poor schnapps. I should be offended that you would offer me such a brew. But I'm quick to forgive, Colonel Kirk.
Wow, she's... Okay.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary. I'd be quite annoyed.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Full House is complaining. If his hands were any more indecent, he would be arrested.
With the Baron's soldiers, he might be arrested even if his hands
Jen is
were
super
decent.
aggressive. Everyone must get
Complete a
punched in
spree
this
to
game.
save my life.
Oh.
Or your fortune.
Okay, what is going on here? I mean, other than poker.
Welcome. I am Kurt Nielsen, owner of the Gossels Brewery. If you care
The
to join, feel
tentacles
free,
don't lie.
if you can pay the stake.
That's my impression of the tentacle arms. I'm Kurt Nielsen. Okay. Feel free if you can pay the stake. What's the stake?
Gentlemen, I'm busy. If you are not...
What's the stake,
And
though?
Werner Gellert, the shoemaker. If you are not prepared to play, please leave us.
What's the money?
Excuse our friend. He doesn't like to perform in front of an audience.
Where's... Okay, fine. There's no... Alright, let's look around real quick. They're not telling me how much the stake
There
is.
is a date circled on this calendar. October 16th. Cups, dishes, and... This barrel is full of beer.
Beer?
Looking through a ragged knothole, it is obvious that this cupboard is empty.
Can we hide in there?
This landscape does not look like the work of a professional.
Thanks, game.
This sack is filled with flour.
Can we take it? Just for kicks?
When I was a boy, I knew people who used to grow potatoes.
Here we go. Potatoes and flour and such. Alright, so we need to get in that game, obviously. Here, so we need to do odd jobs around town. Good night, many multitudes. Good luck at work. Hope it's a good day or evening, whenever you're going in. Let's save real quick.
Save, new, replace previous.
I wish they let us rename these, but they're not going to. Ooh, what's that? Is that a manhole cover?
This metal grate leads to the sewers of Gothos.
Let's see what it says about.
No unusual power readings from the sewers of this village.
Good to know, guys. The sewers are power free, I guess? I don't know. How would you put that? There's no radioactive waste, I guess. Oh, it's a sewer.
Place. Less technology, more humanity. I like it.
Gosh, Dr. McCoy, stop being so Amish. Okay, here we go, guys.
Somewhere in the middle of this European charm, there's Trelane and the missing ships. That's fine.
Heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend, Hippo! Thank you for being a friend. Hippo's playing Zork 2 right now, which is a cool game. Okay, let's look around and see if there's...
This clock looks expensive.
Okay, let's talk to the dude.
Hi, can I help you?
Is his name Hansel? Is there a wicked witch around here?
What do you want for that broom?
Oh. Whatever. Whatever, Braxton.
I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall? What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock. Can you tell me how to make money around here?
Yeah.
Sure, have some money. Oh, I don't have any. I wonder why.
That's weird, kid.
Hi, can I help you?
I don't know.
What do you want for that broom? I see. Is that a
Let's
what do
ask
you want
with the
for
clock.
That really is a beautiful clock.
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive.
Maybe this kid shouldn't be working here. Let's ask him.
Can I help?
What about the broom?
That old thing. I can give it to you now. You can pay me later. I'm sure my boss, Mr. Uland, won't mind.
We have a broom now, guys. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Morwen. We got a broom. What about the rope?
Hi, can I help you?
You're just gonna give us
selling food packages.
You look hungry. Sure, have it. Pay me later.
This kid should not be working in the store. He's like, take everything in the store. Pay me later. It's all good.
Hi, can I help you?
Is that a coil of rope
He
over
looks,
on the
it
wall?
looks like he's looking down like he has like a cell phone.
That rope? No one ever buys rope. Go ahead and take it.
Okay, kid. I think maybe you shouldn't be doing this.
Hi, can I...
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for.
Oh.
Hi, can I...
What do you want for that really is a What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes
Okay.
have already been paid for.
Let's go find some work we can do. Chairman, I feel like you wandered into a King's Quest game. Yes. We're in a store. They let us take a length of rope. Alright, so we got a broom and some rope, guys. Let's go see what jobs can be done. Sweeping this... Oh. Oh no.
I would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim. It's suffering from rabies.
Great. So how are we gonna deal with this? Can we throw it in? Uh-oh. I didn't save it.
The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
Yay! Trek Quest? Yep, exactly. Let's go in here. Oh, wow.
And remember, democracy is weak. It relies on the votes of the foolish masses who are incapable of choosing strong leaders. Constitutional government fosters weakness. The rejection of republicanism is what won the last war for Germany, and it will bring us victory over these stupid Americans.
Okay, thank you.
That's not what they told us at the academy.
Okay.
Boys and girls, let me introduce you to an example of inferior
This is so bizarre.
Republican stock.
We're letting him walk around the
Lieutenant
town, though.
Jimmy Kirk. Tell us, Kirk, how can you defend the ludicrous American system?
It's better than any other
I see
system.
no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts to indoctrinate them, quite capable of growing up to become adults who will make up their own minds. I am not interested in a debate, Hauptmann. If your system is so superior to America's, how come you're losing the war?
Ooh, that's a sting.
Why don't we put it up to a vote? You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders and gives you a chance to bring them to account. I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts.
They will listen to what we tell them, because we know more than you. It is the best interest of society for them to obey us without question.
Great.
Whose society is it in the best interest of? Yours or theirs?
Children, tell this American fool that you will obey me without question.
It's kind of dangerous to put kids in this situation with this armed soldier here.
Children, tell us how you really feel. Be honest to yourself as well as to others.
I'm sick of listening to Captain Hauptmann yelling at us. Yeah!
Oh no, they're dead. This is a massacre, guys.
Captain Hauptmann treats everyone like they're the enemy, even us. Yeah!
Hey, Morwen!
I never want to listen to Captain Hauptmann again as long as I live.
Yeah! So they say it like yeah, but it's yeah.
Well, seeing that they want to obey you without question,
I will not tolerate such insults. The Baron will make you all pay.
So you didn't realize it was 11 already? That's okay, Morwen. Alright,
You get no response.
let's talk to the
Herr
teacher.
Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question.
Tentacle safe, tentacle safe.
What do you think about the war?
Okay.
What can you tell me about
yes,
these
I need to
children or
save-
something, aren't they?
They are a little rambunctious, aren't they?
Is her name Humperdinck? For real game, her name's Humperdinck?
Save new game.
Thank you, Servo, for money to
Replace-
save. I can't rename anything. We'll just do it. We'll just remember it's 13. I think that's funny that
All Americans as handsome as you, Colonel Kirk?
they wish. Oh my gosh.
Why, Bones, you're never at a loss for words. You answer.
Alright, let's look around the room. Is there anything in here we need?
A chalkboard.
Okay, can we take it? It's small enough to take.
Jim, we don't have time for any of us to teach them.
Well, education is important, Bones.
Okay, what else is on here?
What do you hope to accomplish with them?
I wanted to look at it, actually.
Some blocks with alphabetical letters and numbers on them.
Oh, I haven't added them to my channel. You're only global for you. You demand them? Okay, so we've got
A cupboard. It is currently shut.
Let's open it, game.
It looks like it's out of my reach.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think you need it.
It looks like it's out of my...
Well, I guess it's not out of Bones' reach, I guess. Goodness, game. He's right here.
It's a little out of my reach.
I don't know, use a broom on it, I
I
guess?
do not believe that action is practical, Captain.
Well, Braxton, are they on Franker Faces or are they on BB, the other Twitch thing? Better Twitch TV.
I don't think Frau Humperdinck would appreciate us mistreating her painting.
Okay, let's ask her some questions then.
Herr Kirk, can I...
Yes, I'd like to... What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? These children are something. I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach children. What do you think about the war? I didn't realize they let...
He's a rather enthusiastic officer.
Oh, well, I don't know how to add them on there. I guess I do. I haven't done anything BTB in a long time. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could add them to my channel, Braxton. I'd have to go in and look at it. But I only get like 2 more, I think, on BTB. Okay. What else can we ask
Herr
her?
Kirk, can I...
Yes, I'd like to ask, what do you think about the war?
It's horrible. With any luck, my students won't have to fight in such a war when they get older.
Sorry, World War II is coming.
Herr Kirk, can...
Yes, I'd like... What do you think
Sad,
about... What can you
sad,
tell me
sad.
about Trelane?
Ah, the Baron. Such a charming man.
Is he a charming
If
man?
all the military and Gothos were like him, it would be a better place to live.
Really, Humperdinck? Okay, we didn't really get any.
Lieutenant Colonel Kirk, when I grow up, will you teach me
Neglectful
how to fly as good as you?
Yes, I do the free one.
Well,
Because I don't
I
use
guess
it.
we're ready to
that
ship
well,
you
I
to
don't
the
know.
academy, Jim.
Okay, so we've got some blocks with letters and numbers on them. We got some letters and numbers on here. Is there anything else around here that's...
A young German girl named Maria.
Maria?
A young German boy named Gerhard. A young German boy.
Oh, these kids don't have
A
names.
young German girl.
So these kids are important because they have names.
All Americans is...
Why, Bones, you're never at...
Okay.
Lieutenant Colonel Kirk.
Well...
I guess we're...
Okay, so... Is there anything we can take on our desk?
The teacher's desk. Frau Humperdinck. Look.
Looks like she can't wait for the day to
The
end.
teacher's desk.
Fair enough.
This is a map of Western Europe.
Okay.
A table with some blocks and a book on it.
Well, let's look at the book.
Aren't you a little old to be playing with...
Very funny.
No, the book.
Aren't you a little...
Very...
The book.
Aren't you a little...
Very funny.
Alright. No, that's not a good answer either. Come on, game. Can we get in there now? You're not gonna let me go in there? In the armory? I think we should go in. Do we just walk into somebody's house?
What is it, Gringold? Ah, visitors.
This is the guy we talked to earlier?
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the... I noticed that you have only one.
Only one what? Arm?
I lost my arm in the last war. January 8, 1871. During the siege of Paris, during Bismarck's war with France. Shortly before Germany's glorious victory. It still didn't bring my arm back.
Okay, can we... What we can do here? Are we gonna grow his arm back?
What did you do? My rheumatism is much better.
Nothing, Herr Eckhart. I'm just a simple country doctor.
Really? Okay, so what else does it say about him?
Human male in good physical
Alright, so he fixed his rheumatism, now what?
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you... What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel. If I could think of something useful that you could do for me.
Okay.
What can I do for...
What can you
Can't think of anything
What can you
useful?
tell me? Where can I... What can you tell me about the war?
I don't want to.
Where can I go to... What can you tell me?
Ah, yes, the glorious Baron.
Okay.
I think the cat is very comfortable in its current location, Captain.
Thank you, Ellis. No one asked you. Eh. Alright.
An ordinary house cat, Felis catus, a common human pet. The first records of domesticated cats are from ancient Egypt, where they reduced the rat population in the grain fields, and were also used as hunting animals to retrieve small birds.
Spock, has anyone ever told you that ignorance is bliss?
His name is Glingold, Captain Spock.
Okay. Well, what else are we supposed to do in here?
A picture of the Battle of War.
By a starving German artist.
A gramophone. No songs are playing.
Can we do something with the gramophone?
This doesn't seem to be working.
It hasn't worked in several years, Colonel. There haven't been many good recordings lately, so I haven't missed it much.
What can we do to it? What's wrong with it?
An early 20th century recording device.
Alright, well then, Spock, can you fix it?
The gramophone is not functioning. It would appear to be a trivial malfunction.
Do not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Glingold does not like loud noises.
Okay, well then can we take it if you don't want it?
This doesn't seem to be working.
It hasn't.
This doesn't seem to be working.
It hasn't.
Okay, well what else can we do for you?
A fireplace.
If you we can't do anything to help you. We just helped you, by the way. We just fixed your rheumatism.
A fireplace, Captain.
Really, Spock? Alright.
Several objects of sentimental value line the mantelpiece.
Well, isn't that depressing?
Several objects.
Alright, so there's nothing we can do
A
for...
pot of gladiolas. You can tell that Herr Eckhart has a green thumb.
Can we take one?
Captain, we have no reason to remove this object.
You're right. Well, fine. So there's nothing we can do to help him. So let's see real quick. Because I don't want to have to do this if it's not a good idea.
game. Replace.
Oh, next chapter. You can't. Alright, I guess that's it. We still can't go in the armory? Dang it.
I I can't believe the trench would be so close to the town.
That's so weird.
It shouldn't be. At this point in the war, the Allies had broken through the trenches. That's why Germany surrendered. Their defenses were crumbling, and they didn't want to see their cities destroyed.
Only one of many illogical situations, Commander. The building where we were imprisoned almost burned to the ground, but no other building was touched, and no one seemed concerned about the fire.
Exactly.
What else? The fact that everyone seems to recognize us, yet the military does not try to intercept us. The building signs in English instead of German. There is much here that is not what it seems.
Okay.
A lone soldier.
Oh, he's probably... We need to... Here we go.
Young human male. Life signs failing. Suffering from internal bleeding and shock. Now that's an odd reading. It's not biological. Maybe Spock should try using his tricorder.
Okay, hang on.
I have a power reading from an object in the soldier's pocket that is off the scale. It matches with the sensor readings I took of Trelane's triplane on the Enterprise. A locket, Captain.
Hey, Morton! Yeah, Star Trek point and click hype.
Theories, Mr. Spock.
The last time we encountered Trelane, he used various items, a mirror in particular, as a source for his power. This locket is another one of Trelane's power objects.
And if we could find and destroy enough of Trelane's power,
the village of Gothos would come apart, and we might find out what happened to the Enterprise.
Nice to see you too, Morton.
Mr. Spock continues scanning for power objects wherever we can find them.
Okay, well, let's... Actually, can we help this dude? Because I feel bad for him.
That's odd. I should be.
That is because Trelane is interfering. This man is meant to be a dying soldier, whose presence provides drama for Trelane's production.
He'll die.
Logic suggests that Trelane will not allow him to die, except for dramatic effect.
That's sad.
Given the inconsistencies I've noticed, it is probable that he may be kept alive indefinitely.
Oh, Morton, how did I get past those 3 rooms? You mean in the last level? Guess what? It wouldn't let me attach the on-off switch. I saved the game when I left last time. When I started up, somehow the on-off switch was attached and it let me continue. So what is it like to be time travel alternate universe episode all in one? We're not traveling in time. And it's been created by an all-powerful alien being.
Can you give him something for the pain, Doctor?
Nothing I've done has any effect on him, Commander.
This is very sad. Well, might as well take his object away from him. Wait.
No effect.
Can't we?
No effect.
We need to take
no effect.
So basically what I was supposed to do, Morton, was have the on-off switch to be able to turn off the pheromones / generic engineering, and then shut off the generator, which is what I did. I made progress. Okay, so we didn't get... No, we need to take the locket, man. Take the locket.
I am still picking up power readings that are off the scale from the soldier's locket.
Can we talk to him and can we take the locket then? Why won't let's take the locket? Okay.
A lone soldier. McCoy is aghast at the landscape, which represents the brutality of his human ancestry.
Us humans, causing so many problems. Why can't we get... Okay, let's try and do this. Can we use Kirk to get the locket off? Nope. How we... Okay, we can't destroy him. I mean, that would be terrible. Take the locket off. Take the locket off.
That's odd. I should...
That is because Trelane is interfering.
He'll die.
Logic suggests that Trelane will not allow him to die.
Hey, Trinus, how you doing? Good to
Given
see
the
you.
inconsistencies I've noticed, it is probable that he may be kept alive indefinitely.
Boo!
Can you give him something for...
Nothing I've done.
Okay, so we can't... Is there... Oh, you know what we can give him? Some schnapps.
I really don't feel like a drink right now.
At least he talked. Well, he talked to us.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? About your locket.
There we go, guys. Finally.
You want my locket? But that's the only reminder of my girl. I'd rather lose my arm.
We need it very badly. If we do something for you, would you give it to us?
I have a letter to my girl. If you see that it is delivered, I'll give you my locket.
Okay. What did we just get, guys? Oh, well, now we have to go. This system's a little bit...
My dearest Hilda, you are the sun that lights my shadows. Your voice is
Hilda.
the one that speaks to me when all other voices are filled with pain. Only your memory keeps this unbearable suffering from driving me mad. That and the hope that this war will soon end, one way or another, and that I may yet live to see your smile.
Well, Hilda, sorry. He's being permanently tortured by an alien being. Like, I got him eating this, but I don't think it's gonna last forever. Alright, so Hilda's not in the tavern. Because that's Gretel. Oh.
Grass.
There's flowers in there.
Grass. A Fokker DR1.
Alright, let's... How you doing tonight, Trinitas?
Another abnormally high reading emanating from the plane. It is in every way a Fokker DR1, except for that power source.
Well, Mr. Spock, can you go in and get
The
it?
odds of Trelane leaving his triplane in the open without setting a trap are almost too small to calculate.
So how do we...
That hangar is completely deserted.
Okay.
A fuel container, Captain.
Oh, we're gonna use our stick on it. We're gonna use the stick. Here we go.
Please put it away, Captain.
Well, we could poke it and see if it blows up or anything. That seems like a good plan. Terrible plan. Alright, can we go in here? Can we go into the hangar? Fine. We can't. I thought it's like a bear trap. You like... Alright, this seems like a very bad idea too. Okay.
Castle Trelane.
Castle Trelane. Jennifer says, Jen, poke it with a stick is your plan for everything. It's a very effective safety plan. Just carry around, you know. It makes it. There you go. Let's see if his girlfriend's in here. What's his girlfriend's name again? Let's see if we can give it to her. Oh, she's his girlfriend.
Thank you, Captain. I will see that it is delivered.
Really?
Excuse me, Gretel, could you...
I will try.
Can you give me some money?
I have no money. I would ask some of the people in the village for work if you wish to earn a little money.
Okay, fine. You have no money? Please, you have no tips? Come on. Get better at your job. Alright, so who can we ask? First of all, let's go back and get the locket. And then save it. And let's ask the villagers for odd jobs. Yeah, I need to get in there. Like, he's... How long do we think he's going to be eating that food? Come on, man.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about that locket?
You've delivered my letter?
We took it to somebody else. He's going to take it to somebody else. Alright.
The locket's power readings are beyond the ability of the tricorder to measure.
Okay, cool.
Save new game. Replace.
Okay, can we go in here? No?
The tunnel only extends about 3 meters beneath the surface. My tricorder detects nothing unusual about the rubble.
Well, can we take any of it then? Can we take the rubble? Hi, Implied Kappa. Implied Kappa says, man, the Space Quest series got a lot more serious as I went along. Okay, so we need to ask... Let's see if there's anything we can do for her. Is there anything we can do to earn some extra money? Please?
Herr Kirk,
Yes, I'd like to ask you, what do you think about the war? What can you tell me about these children or something? I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach. What do you think about the war? I didn't realize they let mad...
Here's a...
Okay, so she can't give us... What about these guys?
Oh, Americans?
Why? Bones, you're never...
Just to embarrass him, nothing helpful. How you doing tonight, Implied Kappa? We need to get in the armory, but it's not gonna let us go. What can we do?
Terran dog suffering from hydrophobia.
Can you cure it, Bones?
If I can cure Vulcans, I can cure dogs.
Oh, we got him eating the food. There we go. Here you go, buddy. Go on in there. Go on in there. If I can cure Vulcans, I can cure dogs.
Another satisfied patient.
Yay! Yay!
Save new game. Replace.
We've cured the dog.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel Kirk. You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
Baron Trelane being kind. Yeah, sure, right.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me? Kindness? Trelane? Are we talking about the same man? I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him.
For when you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I would be thanking him.
When you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I will be thanking him.
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, we will kill you.
Okay.
Best Huntsman 1912. This trophy belongs to the commander.
The commander, huh?
A rack containing German rifles. A picture of a Prussian soldier, circa 1871, standing at attention. A plank rests against the wall. It will be used to cover a rat hole when the soldiers find time for honest work.
Really? What does that mean?
We have access to more efficient weapons, Captain.
Yeah, I know, but...
Captain, if we tried to take a weapon from their arsenal, they'd shoot us on the spot.
I don't want that to be a weapon.
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that.
Alright, what about the trash can?
I don't need to use that.
What's in the trash can?
A metal waste paper basket.
I don't need to use that right.
Okay.
Carrying around large works of art may impede our mission.
Listen. There's a waste paper basket, there's all kinds of things. Let's have...
No unusual readings, Captain. The tricorder detects nothing.
So I'm not safe.
The tricorder scan indicates that the safe contains trinitrotoluene, commonly referred to as TNT.
TNT.
I suppose it might be an asset. Can you get it?
My tricorder indicates the lock is atypical for the period. I would require the exact combination. I do not believe this would be... Captain, there's a 93.4%.
Okay. So basically, we need to get back there, but they're not going to let us, and we need the combination to get into the safe to get TNT for who knows what, but for something. And where's all these villagers we're supposed to be asking for work? Because I'm not seeing them. Okay. Is this place still on? Oh, can we go in this door? Actually, I didn't look at this door.
It is unsafe to return there.
Okay, what about here? Okay, so where else? Actually, can we use...
These streets look clean to me, Jim.
No, I wanted to use it to open up the manhole cover. Can I use the broom to...
These streets look clean.
What about the stick?
There's a fine line between necessity and savagery, and I don't intend to cross it today.
Well, excuse me, I just wanted you to open up a manhole cover. Alright, so where's all these people we need to ask for help with? Who can help? Who can give us work? We've got rope, we've got... Actually, can we use rope on this?
Put it away. Put it away.
Boy, dude, you're grumpy.
Put it away.
Do we even know who you are? I have a feeling that you're just Trelane in disguise. Let's see what we can... See if the kid has anything we can do. Hey, kiddo.
Hi, can I help you?
Can I help you?
What do you want
yes.
for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock. What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for.
Who bought them, though?
Metal buckets in a rough pile.
If Trelane has his way...
Maybe I shouldn't take it. The last thing Trelane needs is ideas.
So what can we can't help him with anything, right? So he said ask locals for jobs. Let's ask the two guys in here. Maybe they can give us a job. Hey, do you need some sweeping done? Because I'm a captain of a starship, so I could definitely do the sweeping. Okay. Let's talk to these guys again.
Herr Kirk, what is it this time?
What do you think about the war, Harold?
Schiller would have us believe that Germany is doomed. But I have more faith in our great soldiers than that. Victory shall be ours.
Okay, anything else?
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent...
What do you think of the war? What can you tell me about... What do you think of the war? What can you tell me about trouble?
A flamboyant man, and the greatest pilot in Germany. If only his soldiers weren't such rabble.
Herr Kirk, what is...
I'm just saying hello, Herr Oland.
I suppose I should be courteous, Herr Kirk, but there's little profit to be made in having good manners.
Oh, you're the guy who owns the store where they're kind of robbing you blind. Okay, so how can we get money? Ask the villagers. What about in here? Is there people in here we can ask?
And what is the Bluffmeister up to this time?
He doesn't bluff. He just complains about everything. I do not. If I did, I would have hit the ceiling with my last hand.
You don't. You deal with it.
There's no hand worse than the one you deal yourself.
True enough. Okay.
Gentlemen, I'm busy. If you are...
Yeah, I'd love to play. What can I do?
I'm not a drinking man, Colonel.
Can we use the locket this way?
I do not believe that offering that item is an advisable course of action.
Well, then what are we supposed to do? There's literally no other...
I am busy. Please.
Okay, so they're saying ask some villagers, but there's no villagers to ask. Unless there's some other part of the building I'm unaware of. Can we go this way? No. Alright, so who else can we ask to get money? So we've got a stick, we've got some bad schnapps, we've got a rope, we've got a broom, and we've got a locket. Let's see what we can do. We can't touch this. We can't go back here. Can we... Really, game?
You put the locket in the triplane.
Why would we do that? That makes no sense to me.
Captain, the power readings from the triplane are still beyond...
Okay, well, then what was that supposed to do?
The odds of Trelane leaving his triplane in the open without setting a trap are almost too small to calculate.
Then why did we...
We should scan as much of the area as possible.
Why did we do that, though? Why? Why did we do that? Makes no sense.
The tricorder indicates... The grass has no... There are no anomalous... Captain, the power readings from the triplane are still...
Why did we put that in there, though? That's what I don't understand.
The odds of Trelane...
Yeah, but
the odds of Trelane...
Okay, so we just put that in there for no reason. I have no idea why we did that. I thought maybe if I touched it there, it would let me get in it. Like, it would be like, oh, this is Trelane, because I'm wearing the locket with his power in it, but apparently not. I don't know why it let me do that, guys. It just seems so crazy. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Alright, let's go up here. Deal with this situation. Yeah, definitely this feels... Oh! Did we die? Ouch! Well, I guess that serves us right for not scanning things first.
Captain, the force field around the castle is extremely intense. I get the same energy signature from it as I did from the triplane that attacked the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, is there any way to penetrate it?
The force field permeates the ground, Captain. The largest weapons of this era could not penetrate the force field. If we could generate a disruption on the wavelength, the field could be breached, although we would not have much time before it was reestablished.
How could we generate such a disruption?
How could we?
By physically destroying other objects that resonate on that wavelength. Objects like the power objects that we have already found.
Great.
Captain, the force field around the castle is extremely intense.
Mr. Spock, is there any way...
The force field permeates... If we could generate a disruption...
How could
Okay, so we have to use the TNT. So basically we have to use the TNT from the armory to blow up the locket and the biplane, and that'll bring the shield down?
Ah, the good old days. It must have been something to have to fuel your plane yourself, take care of her by yourself, answering to no one.
And if anything went wrong, there was no one to blame but yourself.
Gosh, Commander Ellis is such a jerk. Alright, well let's try to make...
If necessary, we might be able to sharpen this into a weapon.
Okay. Can we...
Somehow, I don't think we're going to produce more fuel by beating the can.
No, I meant light it on fire, dummy, but okay.
Trying to teach it the Indian?
Ah, the good old days.
And if anything...
A fuel container, Captain. I see no need for...
Okay, so it's a fuel container. Can we start a fire? We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
The tricorder indicates that the canister is empty.
We don't have any. We don't need to fill it with fuel. What about these over here?
Several fuel barrels have been placed at the side of the hangar.
I recommend that we examine them first.
Oh, are they also empty? Are they also empty?
The barrels are empty.
They don't have any fuel in them? Alright, so we've been in there, Can we go to the side? There's literally no one to ask. There's literally no one to ask to do odd jobs for. Except for at the school, and I don't think they want us to do anything there. Actually, let's talk to this guy. Never mind. Can I give the phone to somebody?
Are you our new janitor, sir? Are you our...
Can we ask her to be the janitor?
Herr Kirk,
Yes, I'd like to ask, what do you think about them? What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, the Baron. Such a charming man. If all the military in Gothos were like him, it would be a better place to live.
Can we...
Are you our new Are you our
new janitor? So what does that mean? Do they need a janitor? Can we make some money being the janitor?
Are you our new...
I am scanning the contents of the cupboard. Some chalk, some pencils, and a blackboard eraser. I detect no unusual readings from any of the objects.
Servo, you must kill an Austrian art student. His name is Adolf. He's failing art school. Trust me, you do not want that guy going into politics. I have this card game called Evil Baby Orphanage, and it's basically like the premise is you're trying to kidnap all these evil babies and raise them to not be evil villains, and that's one of the things on there. And it's like, it basically says like, we promise we'll buy his paintings this time or something like that. It's funny.
Fascinating. The mechanism is working correctly. My tricorder detects the passage of time, and yet the exact time count remains unchanged.
Interesting.
The actual clock is unremarkable, Captain. No anomalies or unusual power readings.
So we've got chalk in there and things. There's nothing... Yeah, scan her.
The tricorder detects nothing.
Well, let's see what Bones has to say.
A middle-aged human female in average physical condition.
Okay, thanks.
A pre-adolescent human.
So we can't help anybody. No one can give us any money.
A pre-adolescent human female in good physical condition.
Okay. Are we supposed to scan those guys in there and find out that someone's cheating? I wonder if that's what we can do. Because no one's going to give us any money otherwise. This is one of the guys was the card shark. Frankly, game, it's a red herring to tell me to do odd jobs for people.
I told you I wasn't bluffing. I didn't know your good luck was only temporary. I'd be quite annoyed. I have so few vices in my life. I must do the best I can with what...
Who steal it?
Okay. What's going on here, guys? For real.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Captain? Really?
The tricorder detects...
What's about this?
The tricorder detects...
Hey, Onimusha. How are you doing? Chairman, thanks for playing Judgment Rites. As usual, you've been a real pant load. Yeah, there you go.
Human male in fair physical condition. Less beer and tobacco would make considerable improvements.
Onimusha Gary Owens represent. Hey!
Human male in fair...
What about him? What about him, guys?
Human male in fair physical...
Alright, so... Dang it. Can we just say hey?
Making sweeping changes, Captain.
I don't like you, Lieutenant Commander Ellis.
Making sweeping...
Yeah, well... Maybe I do. Maybe I do want to make sweeping changes. Maybe no one will hire us for anything we need them to.
The tricorder detects nothing.
Are there accordions in the back there? That seems cool.
A wooden crate containing potatoes. There's nothing unusual about it.
What can we use the potatoes for, maybe?
When I was a boy.
Okay,
I was a boy.
Alright, fine. Why are they even telling us there's potatoes and flour? I guess it makes sense, but... Could we use these to, like, blow up the plane? We need to blow up the plane, man.
The tricorder indicates that these are ordinary beer kegs.
What is that there?
I recommend against aggressive...
Okay, yeah, me too. Is a guy thing I wouldn't understand. Maybe. What's this behind us? Some flies coming up of it.
The tricorder detects...
Okay, what is this behind us? There's like a weird... You see these flies?
This seems pointless.
The potatoes. Beer keg and potatoes.
A severed animal head. The inscription reads, African musk ox, caught by the noble Baron Trelane von Gothos, April 13th, 1913, while on safari in darkest Africa.
Really? I find that hard to believe, game.
African musk ox? Darkest Africa?
Hey, Sayla, good to see ya. Sail away, sail away, sail away. How you doing?
Misnomers, Doctor. This head is not a true representative of any African species of cattle.
Well, let's scan it. Oh, Kirk hit on her. She hit. Well, she actually hit on Kirk. She's a French spy. Okay. Can we do something with it? Poor muskox, says Onusha.
Another trophy for your collection, Captain.
It is unlikely that a severed animal head will help us again.
Yeah, but I want to look behind it. There's something going on here. There's something going on here. I don't... This guy is also super annoying.
The tricorder detects...
Really? Because he's... I feel like he's a spy or a plant. They keep telling... Okay, we need to go back to that guy's apartment. We couldn't do anything yet. They keep telling us to ask people to help us with money so we can... I think so we can join that card game, but no one's giving us any money. I know, I always wondered that too, Sayla. Why does he only have one kid? He should have so many more kids. And also that the kid is fully human seems shocking.
Hello, Glingold.
Wow, that seems weird you're talking to the cat.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war?
No.
I noticed that you have only one. What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel. If I could think of something useful that you could do for me.
We have a broom you want us to sweep up?
I believe that brooms were meant to be...
Oh my gosh!
Thank you, Colonel. You Americans are very helpful. It's a pity we're at war with you. Oh my
gosh, this just did turn into a King's Quest game.
And today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's friend. Unfortunately, the reverse is often true.
Wow. Cleaning montage.
Here, it's not much.
Why?
Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel.
Great. Well, now we can join the poker game. Because they wouldn't tell us how much the stake is, and I'm pretty sure... Gosh. Alright, let's go in here. I'm going to save it. I'm guessing we got enough money. See, they said ask. Save game.
Save new game. Replace.
Replace previous game because we can't save anything. Do you have money now?
Welcome to the game, Colonel.
Crap, are we gonna actually have to play poker?
3 hours later.
My God. Where did you learn to play poker, Colonel?
Starfleet Academy.
Okay.
Welcome, friends. Can I help?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
My Herr Kirk, you know the Baron quite well, do you not? I doubt I could tell you anything you do not know.
Okay, so we have a bunch of money now. Can we buy the clock? Also, it's been 3 hours. Here we go. Now we can buy the clock, guys. Why you walk so slow, Captain Kirk?
That's just enough to buy this neat clock.
I have a feeling if we buy the clock, who knows? Is there anything else we can get from him?
Hi, can I hit?
What do you want for those
I'm sorry, but the
shoes have already been paid for. Chairman, I'm impressed they actually animated Kirk pulling the chair out and everything. That's true. They did. They didn't have to do that, but they did. A lesson to us all, guys. Actually, let's save it real quick before whatever we do. Save.
Replace.
What's this one? Okay.
I see no practical. I see no practical.
Oh, I thought we were going to give it to him.
I see no
I guess not. Well, let's look at the clock then. If it's a really nice clock.
The clock's power readings are beyond the ability of the tricorder
Oh,
to
I
measure.
didn't. That's what I didn't understand about that. Okay. We need that dynamite though, don't we? So we've got a locket, we've got the airplane, and we've got that. How can we blow them up then? We need dynamite. How are we gonna blow that up? Fuck so slowly, Kirk. So does it want us to put the clock in here too? Yeah, that's what I thought.
You put the clock in the triplane.
We're gonna blow up this triplane. It's gonna disrupt the force field, and we're gonna get in. But if the game will let me do it, or if I've done something in the wrong order, we'll see. So how can we get the guards out of there? Let's talk to.
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
That's all she has to say? Fine. Fine. Sorry, I thought you could help me further. So how would we need to distract those guards. We need to get them to run out of the building. We need to know what the code is. Can we look through here?
This building is being used as an armory where troops are stationed and military supplies are kept.
I'm registering 2 life forms, both human males, numerous weapons, and some explosives.
How are we going to... Can we offer them the schnapps, guys? Let's see if we can drink them under the table. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
From you? If you believed that we would drink your drug schnapps, you are insane.
We didn't drug it.
A drink from you?
Okay, you won't drink our schnapps?
Unless we subdue the soldiers, Captain, I would not recommend trying.
So they're not going to take schnapps from us. We didn't drug the schnapps.
Jim, I might get shot.
Yes, you might at that, Doctor.
Boy, that guy's a jerk. That was a red shirt. He was supposed to die quickly or something.
The communicators are functioning, Captain. If there were other Federation personnel on this planet, we would be able to communicate with them.
Provided their communicators haven't been confiscated or the persons are in any physical condition to answer.
I did not wish to state the obvious, Doctor.
Ha!
Okay, Grumpy Pants.
A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions.
Alright, can we get the kids to give them the schnapps and then we'll get drunk on them? No, but Brax is like, they're Nazis, not alcoholics. Not mutually exclusive. But they've gone on and on about how much alcohol they get all the time from the tavern. So that's what makes me think that if we gave them some schnapps... Let's give it to the children. No, I just thought we need to incapacitate them so we can tie them up.
Jim, not in front of the children. Jim, not in front of the children.
Okay, what can we do? We need...
Hey, they have a rope. Are you also a cowboy, Colonel Kirk?
Makes me feel like...
Hey, they have a rope. Are you also a cowboy, Colonel Kirk?
It just gets worse and worse.
I do not believe that action is practical, Captain.
We shouldn't swing from the chandeliers? Okay. So, we've got all of the magically powered objects. We need to blow up the thing. Give the children the schnapps. I wanted to tell them to run in to the armory and say compliments of the house or something. Can we give schnapps to the lady?
Jim, not in front of the...
Don't seduce that lady in front of the children. Alright, so how can we get these guys? We need to knock them out in some way. Gosh, is there a reason? Can I get him to walk faster? Nope. Gentlemen, to be fair, children love schnapps. Say, like, give the schnapps to the red shirt, then he'll be drunk when he bites it. I wish we could knock out this red shirt. He's very annoying. This guy seems sad. Is there anything in there we can get? Alright, anything else you have to say?
Nothing to report in the...
What can you tell me about Trelane? What can you tell me about the war? What?
I like to watch the airplanes fly overhead. The enemy watches them too. And I know we'll have...
Gosh, dude, you're so sad and we can't help you because Trelane wants you to be here for part of his theater thing. Okay, so we got... Alright, so we finished that room. We finished over here. We'll probably die. Red shirts always die. We can only hope. Ellis is really a jerk. He does not like Captain Kirk.
Hello, Glingold.
Okay, can we pick up this cat?
I think the cat is
very comfortable in its current location, Captain.
I was never very fond of schnapps, Colonel. My wife liked it, though.
Thank you for reminding me of my dead wife. Cat, I wish we could switch him out for Uhura. We don't know where our ship is. Well, yeah, I mean, Scotty was a red shirt, and he didn't die. So this is broken. Can we fix it?
Jim, what are you doing?
I don't know. I feel like this guy did everything we needed him to do, but now we don't know what to do with the other guys. I mean, I don't want to beat him with a stick. That seems like a bad idea.
No effect.
The phasers are still completely drained.
Gentleman, Scotty's shirt was red with the blood of his enemies. No, Scotty was a main character. I wasn't red shirts die all the time. Did you guys read the Scott Scalese novel Red Shirts? I like that a lot. Novelette, I guess it was. It's small. Okay.
An early 20th century.
Can we open it up, maybe?
The gramophone is not functioning.
Do not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Gringold does not like loud noises.
Gringold does not like loud noises. Don't cats like Spock?
An ordinary house cat, Felis cater.
Spock is in one ever.
His name is Gringold, Captain.
Okay. He's awake, yeah. Maybe. Okay. So cat doesn't like loud noises. Alright. We need somebody to distract those guards, or take them off guard, or get them drunk, or do something. We need them out of that room so we can get to the safe, and we need to know what the combination from the safe. We need to get into the safe, Braxton, because there's dynamite in there. We need to get the dynamite over to blow something up so we can disrupt the force field around the castle. I thought that was a thing, or maybe just Tribbles like Spock. Tribbles like Spock a lot, and they don't like oh my goodness, this is bad. Klingons. I kept wanting to say Frankie. I need the combination to the safe, but I also need to get those guys out of there. I feel like the combination's gonna be somewhere in their stuff, but I don't know where. Is there anything else this guy can tell us?
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about? I noticed that you have only one.
One arm. Yes, but they especially like. I just watched this episode the other night, guys. That's why I know. But the Tribbles especially like Vulcans. Yeah.
What can you tell me? What can you tell? I noticed that you have a. What can you tell me?
I'm hoping it's on the.
Ah, yes, the glorious Baron. I'm a lowly soldier, retired and alone, except for Gringold. I don't think I can tell you anything about him.
Okay. It's weird. Okay. What can we do?
Terran cat? Feeling
very self-satisfied? Really? What can you tell me about Voodoo, Jen? Nothing other than the David Bowie song. You remind me of the babe. What babe? Babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe. It's a cat skin. Boom, boom. Good joke, Rex. Okay. What's over here?
A copy of the Holy Bible.
Okay.
This glass ball will cause a snowstorm over a tiny German village if you turn it upside down. A table. A brilliant brass telescope.
Can we go over to the telescope?
I don't think I could see anything the way it's currently pointed.
Okay.
We have access to more efficient...
Okay, we do, but what are they?
I don't need to use that right now.
You don't need to use that right now? Okay.
This is a refracting telescope, Captain, with a lens 5.91 centimeters in diameter. By the astronomical standards of the era, it is already obsolete as a serious scientific instrument.
Okay, are they going to seriously
But
just...
these obsolete toys helped inspire a lot of people in the exploration of space,
So,
Mr. Spock.
are they just going to let us stand around here and argue?
The tricorder does not detect any unusual properties about this object, Captain.
This is about when Jen loses it. Pretty much. let's see if we can send Mr. Spock over to... This lens is like...
A refraction telescope with a lens.
Yeah, I know. Can you take out the lens? Can we take it? Oh, we can walk over here. Okay, so let's...
I don't think I could see any...
I'm a doctor, not a navigator.
I'm a doctor, not a navigator.
A refraction telescope.
Okay.
No unusual readings, Captain. The tricorder detects nothing.
Okay, nothing unusual. Okay.
This table is made from
mahogany, yeah.
This table is made from...
What is this right here, though? Tell us what it was, right here.
A table.
No, this thing.
A table. A metal waste paper.
Something in this room. We've gotta have... Crap.
An ordinary metal waste paper bag.
Alright, so...
This trophy is composed of...
Can we talk to this guy and make him angry?
I would have shot you on sight.
I'll try to remember to Why don't you tell your so-called baron to stop?
It's not that easy, Colonel. Do you expect the great Trelane to make it easy for you to get back to Enterprise Squadron?
No.
The great Trelane underestimates human determination.
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed.
Okay. What's on the table?
The commander's desk, covered with papers.
Anything interesting about the commander's desk?
The tricorder detects nothing.
Okay, so...
No effect.
Alright, what can we do here? We need to knock them both out, but how?
Captain, using a stick here might be...
Okay, well, I guess.
Don't throw it away, Jim.
Well, what can we put in there to start a fire? I was assuming we're gonna start a fire.
Save it for Trelane.
Very.
I was joking.
Okay. Can we scale the outside of the building? Like, I don't understand.
This building is being...
Okay, so what can we... Alright, let's... Spock, what can we do?
More incongruities, Captain. The layout of this town is as irrational as Trelane.
Sure.
A quaint bell tower summoning the children to school.
Okay. A quaint bell tower?
I see no reason to
test the rope. I do.
I see no reason to...
So we need to get... I know what we need to do. How do we get them out of there? Can't go anywhere in here. I was really hoping we could go like upstairs or someplace and ring the bell. Can we change the time on the things? They ring the bell and then it's... I don't know how that would be helpful to us. But let's see if we can do it. This game doesn't necessarily tell you. Because it'll be before the clock doesn't move.
The mechanism is working correct. The actual clock is unremarkable.
Okay, can we use the stick on it?
I don't think Frau Humperdinck would appreciate us damaging her clock.
I wanted to change this time to set off the bell. I forgot this bell in there.
I always want to paint a mustache on a painting like that.
Me too. Me too. Alright, so...
I don't think Frau Humperdinck would
She can't help us with anything. None of the children can help us with anything. It's very frustrating. We can't take the blocks.
Aren't you a little old?
Very funny, Bones.
Alright, let's scan.
A wooden table constructed from oak.
Thanks. So we don't have... What do we need to distract them? We need them to, like, deliver the beer or something like that. But the bartender lady's not talking to us anymore. Even though she said, you know, if we need any help. Who are the shoes for in here, too? Why does he keep telling us the shoes have been taken? What clues have we missed?
I recommend finding out as much as we can.
He's an immature maniac with immense powers. Now, what else do we need to know about him, Spock?
Knowledge of his current activities would be an asset, Doctor.
With an egotist like Trelane, I doubt we'll have to do too much investigating. He'll let us know what he's planning.
It's true.
Foreknowledge, Doctor, is preferable to surprise.
It's true. He will. Okay.
A chandelier.
That would be really convenient if the German soldiers were in here. We could just cut this off and the chandelier could fall down on them. Super convenient.
Herr Kirk.
Okay.
Herr Kirk.
Do anything new to give her that we could say, hey, we need some help with this? She's on with the schnapps. What about the rope?
Our safety is not endangered here, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, Grumpy, I got that. Okay.
It looks like a real keg of beer.
Colonel, if you want some beer, just ask.
I will. Can I have some beer?
What do you hope to accomplish with...
Can I have some beer, please?
What do you hope to accomplish with that?
I hope to pick up some beer.
It looks like a real keg.
Colonel, if you
want some beer, just ask. While I'm asking, where's the beer?
Kirk, we're going to need all of our wits if we want to survive. Put the alcohol away.
Alice is so angry making. No, I'm trying to find a way to handle the situation with the guards. What kind of farcical thing would Captain Kirk come up with? That's the real question.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those?
I'm sorry, but those shoes...
Can we still... Oh, hang on. Is there something special about the shoes we need to know about? Is one of them also?
There's nothing unusual about the shoes.
What's that over there?
A common stove, although perhaps a bit antiquated.
Okay.
Captain, even I'd have trouble lugging that cast iron mine.
There's also
an empty kettle
Yes, exactly. There's an empty kettle. That is what I was
Captain, I'm real uncomfortable taking items without permission. Starfleet regulations specifically require us to comply with local customs unless it violates our Starfleet oath.
Thank you for the reminder, Commander.
Thank you for the reminder. Super helpful.
A barrel of apples. A barrel of pickles.
Can we take any of this stuff?
You aren't thinking of trying to keep the doctor away, are you, Jim?
Excuse me. Yes, I am.
I always hated pickles.
Pickles are great.
Fine, then we won't get any.
Captain, I'm real uncomfortable.
Thank you for the reminder, Commander.
There's all kinds of stuff that, like, look, there's like this...
Pans, dishes, and...
Lamps, okay.
Pans, dishes, and... jelly beans in a glass jar.
Oh, can we take some of those?
I like candy canes too.
Absolutely tasteless. I see Trelane's culinary skills have not improved.
I like candy canes too.
Absolutely tasteless. I see Trelane's culinary skills have not improved.
But can we take them?
A curious substance, Captain. I have never understood the human need for sweet confections.
Really?
With Vulcan taste buds, it's no wonder.
Actually, Doctor, the need for sweets is more psychological than physical.
Oh, thanks.
curious substance with Vulcan actually...
So why can't we take them?
This object is composed of metal. The tricorder detects nothing.
Well, why can't we take them? Yeah, Spock's basically decided to lecture us about everything.
I like candy canes too.
Okay, I don't want you to eat them.
Captain, I'm real on.
Thank you for the It looks rather sturdy to me. I don't think this clock is...
Is this clock not working?
An ordinary clock, Captain. It appears to be non-functional.
Okay, can you fix it, Spock?
A primitive chronometer, Captain. A primitive
Fine. No one can do anything. I gotcha. I want to go in this door here, but I can't. This is too dangerous to go back in. The tavern, we've already talked to them 5 billion times. What am I not seeing, guys? Is there someone I haven't talked to? Is there something I haven't tried? I think it's pretty clear that I need to be in the armory, but I don't know, you know. It's like a weird thing with a cat not making loud noises. I don't know if that's just... This game loves to throw like red herrings at you, like things that don't matter. It's like, who cares if the cat's frightened by loud noises unless it's part of a puzzle? Sherman says, what am I not seeing, guys? But boom.
No, Captain.
No, I'm not gonna help you.
No, Captain.
Why would I help you?
I suspect that we will be shot if we attempt to open the safe while these people are present.
No kidding. What else can you tell me?
Fascinating. More illogic. Why would a German colonel be stationed in a small town like Gothos?
Maybe he likes the climate. I don't like the looks of this place, Jim.
We gotta get these guys out of here. How do we get them out of here?
I would have shot you on sight.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I... Why don't you tell your kindness? Trelane? Are we talking about the same man?
Your insults are meaningless, Colonel. The Baron is a civilized man. How else can you explain the fact that you are not dead?
The Baron is an immature, power-crazed child who has kept us alive to entertain himself by subjecting us
You tell him,
to
McCoy.
sadistic reproduction of one of Earth's bloodiest wars.
If I weren't civilized, I would kill you for such an insult.
You call yourself civilized?
Get out! Are you deaf?
Oh, he's kicking me out. Okay. Get out. Get out. Good night, Sayla. Get some good sleep. Okay, so... What can we do? We made him mad, that's for sure. That didn't do anything. Why is there a telescope here? There's so many things I feel like we could use.
This door leads back.
Nothing cool with the door?
This door leads back. This painting of a storm at sea isn't impressionistic, just poorly painted.
Who painted these paintings is the real question.
No unusual readings, Captain. This is an ordinary painting.
I'm just trying to get myself hanging down here. Okay, so...
A German World War I Army rifle, Captain. There are no unusual readings from it.
There don't have to be.
Indeed, Doctor. By this period, firearms were extremely efficient and deadly.
Okay.
The tricorder detects...
Alright, how... Okay, we can't go back here. We need to, though. Did they just let me...
Captain, if we tried to take a...
Let's let me walk all the way over here. Really? Okay. For real, they just let me walk over there.
I do not believe...
They're gonna let... We can literally just stand behind here? What's on this desk now?
The commander's death.
What kind of
Papers on the commander's death. The commander prevents you from looking at the papers.
Does he?
This seems pointless.
Okay, we can literally stand behind him. Okay, so...
I do not believe...
Yeah, stand over here. I can hit this guy over the head. You can nerve pinch that guy. The fact they're letting us, like, walk all around here seems crazy to me.
I do not see anything...
Oh, the safe... Look, I just... Okay, my brain just totally reset how I saw this room. So I kept saying this is a hallway, right? And this being the edge of the door. I don't know why I saw it this way. It's right over here.
I suspect that we will...
This is all one big room, guys. Oh my gosh. Like, I literally had... For some reason, I was seeing this as a wall behind, like a hallway. And then this is leading... I don't know why my brain did that. And this looked like it was the edge, but it's right there. Got light in here. Is there anything about the room that we're missing? There's like a...
This window looks out upon
streets.
A plank rests against the wall. It will be used to cover a rat hole when the soldiers find time for honest work.
It's a rat hole.
There's nothing unusual.
Save it for trying. No, on second thought, hanging's too good for...
Very funny.
I was joking.
Okay, so... Hi, Exit Mouse. I'm not calling you a rat hole by any stretch.
I think you'll find lassos more effective, Jim.
Can we use a lasso?
Unless we subdue the soldier.
How you doing, Exit Mouse? I'm really frustrated with this, man. I want to solve this. I'm really close. Like, I know what I need to do. How do I subdue them? So I've got alcohol. I've got rope. I've got a stick. And I've got all these modern things that I can't necessarily use.
Not necessary, Jim, unless Mr. Ellis wants...
What blood pressure?
Anything that looks like...
This is an old apartment building.
The cat doesn't like loud noises. We don't have, like, there's, like, kids in here. But all we did in there was get a lecture. There's, like, blocks we can't pick up. How you doing tonight, Exit Mouse? So what are we supposed to be doing here? This is super duper frustrating. Ooh, super slow. What is it that we're missing?
I don't think I can fit through that.
Okay. Yeah, all the voice actors are, well, other than Ellis, but like all the main cast came back. So Spock is Leonard Nimoy, you know, McCoy is DeForest Kelly. Everybody's everybody. It makes it really cool. I like that a lot. I'm doing okay. We've had a lot of snow. I'm glad I'll be able to get out of the house tomorrow, and I'm glad. It's such a weird, it's like almost spring. I've got seedlings ready to plant, and it's like a foot of snow out there or more. Okay, what can we do? We've got empty fuel things. What can we do? So we can't go back, we can't go into the hangar.
I wonder if there's anything in that hangar.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll go in the hangar.
The tricorder indicates the hangar is completely deserted.
Great. We can't go into the forest or anything. We can't... Frustrating. We've got to blow up this stupid airplane. Man, okay, so what can we do? There's no buildings we missed. There's no way to cross the street or anything. Is there anything in here I'm missing?
This seems pointless.
This seems pointless.
This building is being used as a school for the children of Gothos.
Especially because it's a school building, yes.
A quaint bell tower.
The cat doesn't like loud noises. I'm really frustrated. What could we do? What could we do here? How can we subdue those guards if it's not Spock giving them the nerve pinch?
Hello, Glingold.
Okay. What's this over here?
A copy of Goethe's Faust in German.
I thought we were starved.
Alice, you're really annoying me.
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation of warriors, Colonel. Like your America, we were born in war. We believe that military might gives men the right.
What about diplomacy?
I wish we understood it better, Colonel. The pieces of paper that our diplomats sign have too little meaning. If we paid more attention, we could have prevented this latest mad conflict. I lost my grandson at the Marne. What can I do for...
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have only one.
I lost my arm in the last war. January... What can I do for you?
What can you tell... I noticed. What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, yes, the glorious Baron. I'm an
Except
early
for
soldier,
Glingold.
retired and alone, except for Glingold.
You're alone except for Glingold. Okay, let's look at your shoes.
A one-armed gentleman sitting on a sofa.
Well, he's laying on a sofa, to be honest.
A domesticated long hair.
Well, good to know.
An impressionist painting. A picture of the Battle of Water.
Okay, how can we...
A wooden table. A wooden table.
Nice looking table. This doesn't seem to be working.
It hasn't worked in several years, Colonel. There haven't been many good recordings lately, so I haven't missed it much.
This doesn't seem to be working.
It hasn't worked.
Okay, so how can we...
This broom is rather ragged around the edges.
How can we... There's nothing we can do? We've done everything we've done in here? What am I missing? Does anyone have any ideas? Like, what have I missed? What have I not... I've already gone over to the left, and that's the soldier we got the locket off of. There's nothing else there that's scannable. I've been into the school several times. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do there. Like, I've scanned... What have I missed something in there? Because I've scanned a lot of stuff. When I first went in there as a German soldier, and I kind of chased him out by being grumpy. There's 2 kids in there that have names. I went and played the poker game in the back of the tavern, and I won money, and I used that to buy the clock. I have a rope. I swept out this guy's apartment, and he gave me money to get involved in the poker game. So the only thing I need to do is get these 2 guys out of there. How can I...
Stop that or I'll deck you.
I could put the stick there so they couldn't get out, but I want them to get out. I need to blow up the... basically the airplane and the 2 other things in there to be able to get to the castle. What can I do? Let's see. It's like loud noises. The noise of the comms. I want to see if he does like a trick or anything with it.
Hello, Glingold.
That guy sounds like Judge Reinhold. Hello, Glingold. I wanted to use it on it, but I guess not.
Captain, that's no way to treat someone's pet.
Yeah, that sounds just like Judge Reinhold. Hi, Nabiki! Click on everything! I have been. Let me tell you, I have been. Click everything! Shoot him in the foot. He's our friend!
Gentleman. A picture of a young woman, Mr. Eckhart's late wife, photographed when they were much younger.
Aww. You pick it up?
This photo is probably the man's most cherished
Look,
possession,
Alice.
aside from the cat.
Well, I wanted to give it to him.
I won't let you take it unless you give me a very good...
Are you in charge of us? You're not. Stop being a jerk.
All right, Commander, you were about to tell us why you're being so hostile. Let's hear your story.
Oh gosh, she's a backstory we haven't been listening to.
Does the name Lieutenant Ralph Garvin sound familiar to you? He was my roommate at the academy and was killed by some blood-sucking cloud while on a landing party under your command.
Okay. Alright.
Space is not the safest of environments. I've always done my best to protect my crew, and I've always honored anyone who has lost their life under my command.
The Enterprise is routinely assigned to unknown and extremely dangerous sectors.
I have always made it a policy to lead landing parties and share the risk with my men. I suppose you've never lost someone under your command, Commander. You've never felt the loss of a subordinate while you've been on a landing party. When you become a captain of a starship, you'll have every right to judge me. We're in the middle of a life and death situation. I expect you to act like a Starfleet officer. I have always made it a policy to lead landing parties and share the risk with my men. I suppose you've never lost someone under your command, Commander. You've never felt the loss of a subordinate while you've been on a landing party.
I read the transcripts of Ralph's death, and I'm not satisfied with the way the situation was handled.
Okay.
Mister, we're in a life and death situation. The more grief I get from you, the less chance we have of surviving. We can settle this later.
I'll be a model officer, sir.
Will you? Because you're kind of
Hello,
jerk.
kitty. Nice kitty.
He's creepy as crap.
Thank you, but I do not require your assistance. By the way, what is your rank?
Lieutenant Commander, but it may have gone up since I last checked.
Field promotions can be a nuisance to keep track of.
Okay, so he's already picked up. Alright, so they don't want us to repair the gramophone. It's Bob! They don't want us to pick up the gramophone. We can't. It's not like that he has medicine on the side of his bed or anything. Well, does he? Can we say, hey, can we take this chloroform you have lying around? Okay. I feel like we learned some more. We had some backstory with this guy and why he's so grumpy with us. But not why we can't figure stuff out in here.
Herr Kirk, can I...
Yes, I'd like to ask you, what do you think about the war?
It's horrible. With any luck, my students won't have to fight in such a war when they get older. Herr Kirk, can I help?
Yes, I'd like to ask, what do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, the Baron. Such a charming man.
Yeah, he's so charming.
He rules the military.
Okay. What else can we do? Like, I need to be able to subdue these guys. How can I do it? They won't let me do it by brute force. Our phasers are out of energy.
What is it, Colonel?
Can I talk to you? No, because you'll just tell me how
Hello,
handsome I am.
Americans.
Why, Bones, you're never a...
Okay, who can we get to?
This person doesn't need...
No, they don't. Okay.
I wonder what Dickens would have written if he had been exposed to a place like this.
I don't know. Would he have... Okay. I wanted to be able to get the children to help me, but that's way too dangerous. I don't think the game's gonna let me do that. So I'm back in here. What do we need? Like, what are we looking for here that we're not getting?
Are you deaf, Kirk? Get out!
Oh, he doesn't want me in here. Well... Chairman, stop talking about exposing your Dickens. Alright.
Human male in good physical Human male in good physical.
Okay, we can't take this board. Why not? I guess it's to carry the dynamite out when we complete this successfully.
A polished wooden floor.
Maybe it's slippery.
Kirk, we're going to need all of our wits if we want to survive. Put the alcohol away.
Where's the battling Spock? That's what I thought. I thought I could stand behind here and have Spock over here and he give this guy the Vulcan nerve pinch and I could hit this guy over the head with the stick. But the game won't let me do that, so... Alright. Dang it. I want to figure this out. Exit Mouse is examining the exposed Dickens equals human male in good physical condition. Alright, so...
The cobblestone streets of the village of Gothos.
Can we pick up a cobblestone? That would be fun.
No effect.
I don't know if this guy realizes this whole town's not real.
No effect.
What could get them to leave this building? We either have to subdue them or get them to leave. What could we do to do that? Because this other guy, we couldn't really move. And we couldn't help him. Can we carry him? Nope.
Nothing to report.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? What can you tell me about? What can you tell me about?
I like to watch the airplane.
Okay, you have no good information on anything. Okay, so we don't have... Well, guys... I don't think we're going to solve this time. I think we're going to have to come back on Monday and figure this out. So, thank you guys so much. I had a really good time. Let me make sure I save this. Just in case.
Save new game. Replace.
I'll be back on Monday with this game. Saturday I'll be here with Heroes of Magic. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for all the hosts and all the fun. I really appreciate it. That's it. I don't have anything new coming up. I'll be probably doing an extra long stream for Bob soon. I've been planning some stuff around there, but I have to find a day where I can start streaming earlier and stream longer and some fun stuff you guys be interested in. I don't know. That's it. This game is really fun. I'll be watching on my Twitter when I get closer to the end of this game. I'll be putting up a poll for the next game. No problem. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you next time if I can actually see if I can do this. Woo! Okay, there we go. Thank you for being a friend. Bye, guys. Well, kind of. Just kidding. Bye.